Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. In this best-of-5 format, Game 2 is huge. A 2-0 lead feels impossible to come back from. So what do you guys expect from the team that dropped Game 1?
They have to raise their level, play with more passion, and execute. Talking to the coach before the game, I got a feeling that they're ready.
Yeah, and I think they made some adjustments. They like what they saw in shoot-around earlier today. So let's see if they can put that into action.
Jefferson. On the wing, Kayla McBride. From outside, off the mark. Basketball queen. Yes, and it's Napisa Collier picking up the assist.
They're on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early.
And that is so key in a basketball game.
McBride, defended by ball queen. On the wing, Kalia Copper. No good on the triple. Ball queen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what you should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
And the basket by McBride.
With the smooth touch from outside.
Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for the away team, Courtney Williams. One shot.
Well, it's an odd skill to talk about when we're talking about a guard like Courtney Williams, but she's an incredible rebounder. At just 5'8", she reads misses well and gets in a great position.
Paige Beckers from outside. Drills it from outside.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge. Pretty much always.
Pass to Cannon. Williams. Right outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Here's ball queen. Now here's Beckers. She's guarded by Williams. Now here's ball queen. She's guarded closely. Pass to Beckers. Here's ball queen. Knocks down the three ball.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Howard. Williams. The 11-footer. No luck on that one. And here comes the break. And the basket by ball queen.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that Dee can do to stop that shot.
Outside Howard. Williams. No good with the triple.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Ball queen. And down it goes, jamming it home.
Punches it down with fury.
And rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, they're not going to like that.
They're not backing off at all, are they?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Pass to McBride. Jefferson. They need this. She's off on that one. Now here's ball queen. She's got 13. Soft touch off the glass.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And Williams gets it to go.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And they're running. Here's Ball Queen. Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
Outside Williams. For the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
You know, they started the game shooting well from outside. I'm a bit surprised they haven't continued to test the hot.
Ionescu has it. Here's Ball Queen. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Don't underestimate Collier's ability as a distributor. She'll make passes that make you say, wow.
Right outside. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
From deep three-point range. And the basket by Ball Queen.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Pass to McBride. Lets the 3 fly. And she's able to get it back. Drains the three-pointer.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything there.
Here's Ball Queen.
Really? Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
You're kidding me!
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign for beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. And a shot goes in.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Pass to Copper. Over Collier. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Ball Queen. And she jams it in with authority.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
And that's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
Pass to McBride. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And the basket by Ball Queen.
This is a nice 3rd quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
McBride misses.
Even against defense as tight as that, you expect her to bury those shots.
I don't know. The defender was on her like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we've seen her hit those in the past.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And that's a wrap, everyone.
Atlanta, 76.